Hi guys, it's me, Indiana Jones. I am right behind the camera, and as you can see up on my mirror here is the banner that I made earlier. I'm going to turn off the lights here, see if that's better because you see the lights and the reflection. Yeah, I don't think you need to see me that clearly today. Let me turn on some other lights, but I hope you like the banner. There you go. Hope you like the banner. When I made it actually earlier in the video, I had done it backwards. So it started with the N where the H is right now. But anyway, if you want to learn how to make this banner, and I'm sorry I was watching Practical Magic in the background there. If you want to learn how to make this banner, check out my video. So now I thought, hey, why not? Let's try to do two videos at once. So let me focus down, down. Let me see. Right there. That's what we'll be making today. We will be making what I like to call an enchanted book. And it's kind of tedious to make, but the end result is really pretty. Okay, now you're going to see me up front. And I see that there's 3 people watching. Wonderful. Now I'm going to get to the computer so I can actually see what you guys are seeing. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. So I thought it was very funny that I had finished the banner and all of a sudden I went to like hang it up and I realized, oh, I put everything backwards because I was trying to do it backwards for you guys to see. Now it doesn't look like much from the thumbnail, but here it is. This is what I am talking about. This is the Enchanted Book. Let's see if you can see. It's pretty, isn't it? Now, let me just turn off the lights. Maybe you can see it better without the lights, but at night it looks really pretty with the lights on. But there you go. See how pretty that looks? So I'll keep it with the lights off. And basically all this is a book that you like hollow it out. You have a very hot gun right beside that. That's a good idea. Let me put it over here. A little out of the way here. There we go. So yeah, luckily for us, the storm is not coming our way. Thank you, Lord. So we keep praying for those that might still be in the line of fire. I haven't really been keeping up with the storm. I have to be very, very honest. So, what are we going to need for this? A little bit of everything. Don't know why I have that there. I don't need this. Throw that out. So this was a book. It was called, what was this called? This was from the dollar. And this was called Miss Molly at Last. Thank you, Miss Molly at Last. But last year I had made it into a spell and incantation book just by decoupaging this on here. But I'm, tired of this. So I said, let's make it an enchanted book for Halloween. No different from this one. I don't think it's going to be that different, so I can display it all year long if I want to. So basically what I did is I found this little frame, similar to the one that I have there. This is a 4x6, I think it is, or 3, no, I think it's a 4x6, or 3x7. It's a small frame. Get it at the dollar store. I like this bronzish kind of color. And all I did was I used the, there's a frame, I just like marked it out. So the first thing you're going to do is mark out where you're going to cut before you start decoupaging. So as you can see, I already started doing this. Now this is a task that should not be given to any children at all whatsoever. And I was watching Practical Magic and I was like, let's just do this. I can't just sit and watch something. I usually have to craft while I watch a movie. Because if I sit for too long, I fall asleep. Yes, I'm at that point. So as you can see, it takes a while, but you measure out where you want to cut and you just start cutting. The cover is the hardest thing to cut. I'll be very, 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 very honest with you. It's a pain. And sometimes it'll go off like that, but remember, you're gonna have a frame. It's gonna be covering up all those little mistakes. Please, 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 please be careful while you're doing this. All right, let's see if it's cut enough through. Please cut through. And then I shall show you the next step. Ah. Let's see. I don't want to break a nail. I don't want to break a nail. So why am I doing this way that I'm going to probably break a nail? Anybody out there? Hi, Lizzie. I love Lizzie. Thank you, Lizzie, for watching me on a boring Saturday night. Haha, there we go. Punched it out. Takes a while. I started cutting this right before I started filming. Sorry, I have stuff all over the place. So there's that. Now, if you notice, I actually started cutting the pages as well. Look, you have all these pages here. That's really tedious. And don't worry, it's all raggedy here. We're going to fix that. You're not going to see all this raggediness, you'll see. So I just wanted to cut just one more layer before I go to the next step. So basically what you do is once you cut out the first hole, the rest of it is easy. You just cut like in groups of pages, just like this. And it will not be perfect. It will be raggedy. Unless you figure out an easier way of doing this, please tell me. But this is basically how I've been doing it. So I didn't want to take you through the whole entire process from the very, very beginning. So I had some of this started. And there will be like a lot of raggedy edges. You can see here. There we go. Oh my goodness. There's another person that I watch, and she's live right now, and I forgot about that, but oh well. I do watch other crafters. The person that I'm talking about is Jamie Ray Vintage. She does more furniture and stuff, but a lot of great ideas as well. And yes, that is Practical Magic in the background. One of my favorite, like other than Hocus Pocus, one of my favorite witch movies, I guess. There we go. So, we got all this out. It's very, like this is something to do, it'll take you 2 hours. So this is something really good to do while you watch a good movie, you know, that'll keep you entertained while you rip pieces out of the book. There we go. I think that's good. So, the next step that we have to do, like as if this isn't tedious enough. Oh my goodness, this mess. The next step that we have to do is glue these pages together. Let me see if I brought my little, there's my little glue stick there. It is very, very, very tedious. Is anybody else out there? Who else is out there? So basically, you gotta take the glue stick and go glue one by one. Yeah, I don't want to do that right now. So we'll pretend I did that. But one of the things I will do, because I do have the glue gun here, just to keep this in place. And let's just make sure, yep, there you go. But see how you have all the jaggedy, you see the jaggedy edges? Now watch, look, magic. Oh, you won't see them, but you'll see the other magical thing I do to cover that. Don't throw anything away. Don't throw away the glass. Don't throw anything. Actually, you know, one of the first things I'm going to do is glue. Let's clean the glass, shall we? Yes, this is why I have these long, beautiful, flowy sleeves. It's like glass like this. Because I'm such a mess. Other people would like Windex it. I don't know. It's, you know, it's me, people. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in the corners and on the edge, just to make sure that. Are you on? There you go. Okay, there you are. Just a little dab of glue in each corner should suffice. So thank you, Lord, again, that we are not getting hit by that storm. It looked really humongous. There we go. All right, so you can see a little bit of glue. There you go. A little bit of glue came out, peeked out a little. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to show off. Whatever I'm trying to show off. Put another little dab behind it, just so it stays. Staying. All right, now. All right, that's staying in place. Now, what I'm going to do for this, for right now, is, okay, you should glue the pages. But if you're anything like me, we don't have that patience. So let's just get all this stuff out of the way. So I'm just going to, like this, with the book closed. Where's my scissors? Where's my scissors? I just want to cut this little piece there. I'm not a perfectionist, but I'm trying to do something nice. So you just cut that little, there we go. All right. So while this is closed, what I'm going to do is in the corners, like I'm just going to pass a little bit of the glue gun. So it kind of stays in place. Kind of like seals this. Oh my goodness. Just here, just in the corners. Actually, before I do that, got some glue on me. I got some glue on me. Because it was time for me to burn myself. I got some glue on me. All right. Before I do this, what I want to do is this, on this back page, I want to make, like as you can see in here, and I'll open it. I usually have a ribbon. I don't know where the ribbon went, but I have a ribbon here. I made these little closures. But if you can see inside this last page, it's like a little design in there. You see? You can put little flowers in there, what have you. I put the little lights. You get very creative. Once you get to the fun part, it's fun. All right. And actually I didn't bring any glitter. Oh well. I'll put some glitter on it later. So I got this page with this writing on it. I thought this would be cool as a backdrop. See? I'm going to do it right side up. Where is the picture of the raven? So we'll cut out, I don't know, right around there. Right here. There's a line here, so I'm just going to cut around there. And I'm actually going to put something else on top of that to make it look a little more magical and mystical and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And then you can cut this little, I got these little labels. Now these are potion labels. And I thought this would be cute. So this is something about ground horn of unicorn. I don't know, just to like place it there. Like, I don't know, like somebody saved a label with all these notes for like unicorn spell. So I'm just going to paste one on top of the other. You can do anything you want with this. And I'm being messy with the cutting because I'm trying to be fast. So let's see. Will that look cute? Yeah, that'll look cute. All right. Throw the rest out. Just to make it fit better. Little Mod Podge. Anybody still there? Who's there? Anybody there? I look like a mess. Look at the top of my hair. Brush. Oh, let me use this brush. All right. Mod Podge that in right there. So you can see it from the front. Looks good. Then we're going to Mod Podge this unicorn thing on the side here. You can like put a whole bunch of like little labels in here just to make it look like, oh, this is somebody's enchanted notebook or something. This is very cool also for a Harry Potter type of party or anything like that. I think this is a lovely accessory that you can have in your home. There we go. And you can add more stuff as you like. There we go. So that's what it's going to look like. That's what it's going to look like. Why is it so big all of a sudden? What happened here? I don't know. I don't know what happened. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hold this down while I put some of this glue to hold these pages all together so they don't come apart. So I can work on it as one unit. Trying not to get glue on the design underneath. And I can do something about that by doing this. I'm a mess. Don't throw this out either because we can use that. Let's do this. Let's do that. There we go. All right. And don't worry again about these jagged edges. You'll see what we will do. All right. Huh, interesting. Okay. Now there you go. Now, before we do anything else, I think we should continue with the inside. And so what I do to cover those jagged edges, I don't know if you can see how I did it here in this one. I put like a little bit of moss. Let me open it up. So I put a little bit of moss to cover the inside, so you don't see those jagged edges. Now if you did it right and you had clean cuts, you don't have to do this, but it's me, people. What can I say? Now I had, it hasn't disappeared. I tried to get everything set up appropriately. I have all these pages because I never throw away anything because you can use this for other crafts and other things. But right now I'm just going to throw it on the floor. And I had, there it is. I knew I had popsicle stick. Popsicle stick, very important when you're working with glue gun. So let's start here in the corner. The corners have the most jaggedy edges. I like saying that. Jaggedy edge, that should be the name of a band. Like an all-girl band. Jaggedy edge. Come to the stage. Jaggedy edge. I hope I have enough moss. I should have enough moss. Because I don't want to put too much. And you can put flowers inside or like little herb-looking things like I did this other one. It's just to just cover the flaws. Decoration, just like makeup, is to help enhance or cover flaws. So there we go. Get that jammed in there. Let me turn this around so I can see what I'm doing. Anybody out there? Lazy Bright. Why does everything look smaller on my screen all of a sudden? Hold on. Somehow I made the view smaller. I don't know how that happened. Still here. The moss makes it look more enchanted. Yes, it does, doesn't it? It makes it look like a witch's enchanted book. That's what I want it to look like. I don't know why this got... I feel like I got something stuck in here. All right, let me add some more moss here on the side. And again, I don't want to put too much, just enough to keep it interesting. There we go. You can still see a unicorn there. But imagine you could put like little butterflies or bugs or anything in here. I might do that. I might put I have a little butterfly. I might put a little butterfly in there. Like, you know those butterflies that you get at the Dollar Tree? That would look cute. Because this one has flowers, but I might just put a butterfly in there. Like, oh look, she captured a butterfly in her magic spell book because that's a magic. Well, this is when they're doing the exorcism on Jilly Bean. Try not to get the glue on the page, the last page. Try not to mess that up too much. There we go. It's getting there. It's getting there. I think I got this idea from another lady. Her name was in the event with Kareem. She did something similar. I don't think it was a witch's book like I'm trying to do. I think it was like a fairy book or something. So there we go. There's a little missing here. That's cleaning house. I would think that's so funny when she says that in the movie. Who else likes practical magic? Alright. I think I'm done with the moss. God knows I've made enough of a mess with the moss, a messy moss. Just put a little more up here. Alright. Now, I don't want to do that. Kind of glue the top there. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. There we go. It's okay. It's all right. We fixed it. Let's take this moss off of the front cover. Now what I want to do, let's put this on the front cover so that I can decoupage. Now we're going to decoupage the front cover. Now I'm very cheap, so I save my decoupage paper as much as possible. So I'm just going to cut this right around here. Because I have this gaping hole, I'm not going to cover the whole top of it. Unless you want to do it that way, that's fine. But I like to save my pretty paper. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons, oh. Remember, you can just bring this right to the edge because it's going to be covered. And then I would leave a little bit on either side so that you can go over. I might eliminate some pages just to make sure this closes right. And remember, always save everything you're about because, like, I'm that strong, right? Like we saw before in the banner, I actually used pages that I ripped out of the book. Let's see if that closes better. Yeah, it's a little better. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, this moss is everywhere. All right. Okay. And you can write on the cover if you want to write spells and incantations, whatever it is that you want to write. Just go for it. Don't mess that up. I'm sorry, I'm singing. Shouldn't sing in public. I'm a terrible singer. All right. Right there to the edge, because remember that's going to be covered. On the inside. Very thrifty crafter. Thrifty, thrifty, thrifty. I always love that song. That theme song from Practical Magic is so nice. Alright. And then just fold it over as best as you can. I feel like I'm covering books for school. We don't do that anymore. There's no more books. No more books. They all have laptops and stuff. My son has a laptop this year. Ooh. Alright. And remember with decoupage, like I did with this book, I covered, I sealed it on top as well. There we go. There you go. Now what I try to do is try to match it up. See, because I cut right there. See? So I know that I have to cut right around here. No, it doesn't go up straight. I cannot cut a straight line to save my life. It doesn't matter. Right till here. Now I have to decide if I want to one day I'm going to learn how to do things like precisely. Today is not that day. Because I am just doing it for fun. Do you know what you want to be for Halloween? I have so many costumes, I have no idea. I have literally no idea. I was thinking of doing like an updated version of the Red Queen, which I already have part of that costume already done. I was actually thinking of going to a SuperCon, to a convention, an anime convention, but I am not feeling too good, so don't think I will be hitting the convention. All right, right here. So let's just continue the pattern right there. And I should just measure out the square and cut it out. I can't think like that. I'm sorry. And I should be cutting the rest of this. Oh, geez. I'm just making a mess. Don't mind me. I'm just making a mess. We'll figure out how this is going to turn out. At least I just want to get the top done. So we're going to, okay, right there. These little designs are so perfect to keep me on track. There we go. I cut this wrong, but you can't tell because it's going to be under the frame. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. So messy. Messy, 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 messy. And people like usually have like, you know, something to like measure this out and cut it out, right? No, I'm just gonna cut it. See, do I want to cover the whole, do I want to do that? And then I won't have enough paper for the back. Will I have enough paper for the back? Maybe I'll do like I did here where I just ended it here and the spine was, I left the spine black. I shall do the same. Oh my goodness. You don't see the back of the book anyway, so it really doesn't matter. I mean, when you display it, do you see the back of the book? No. But I did cover the back of the book, just so you see it. But see what I did is I painted the spine to match the back of the book. And since this spine is already in black, actually, let's do this right there. Gosh, what a mess. mess, I am. I am a mess. Let's do that. You won't see this glued part because that dries clear anyway. Right there. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess. Don't worry, I'll cover it. I'll paint it. I'll paint it. There we go. There we go. But yeah, Lizzie, I don't know what I'm going to be for Halloween. What are you going to be for Halloween, sweetie? Are you going to make your costume, buy your costume? What have you always wanted to be for Halloween? And why haven't you done it yet? Why am I cutting these little pieces? I don't know. Just in case I don't have enough. All right. I think I put enough glue there for both sides. Let's see. I did. There we go. There we go. All right. It's getting there. It's getting there, people. There we go. Look at that. All right. I'm still with the moss here. Still with the moss. It's just sometimes when I do things upside down so you guys can see it, I can't see it. So it gets kind of wonky like the last thing I did. Where I put it backwards. Halloween banners. A person who can't spell right or something, you know? Alright, so I don't have my... Do I have my butterfly here? Is she hanging around here? No, I don't have my butterfly here. But if I did, I would put a little butterfly in there. I think she's over there. Yeah, she's over there. I have her in my dining room. I look like a maniac. Why do people watch me? I look like a complete lunatic. Alright, now, for the fun part. So now is when we can put this frame right on top. Now, one thing I have to tell you is there's little, I don't know, these little sticks or whatever here, and I just pull them out with like tweezers or pliers because you don't need them, and you're just going to be able to see it through the glass. So now, and you can still see the defect here. Just cover it with moss. All right. Now, if you didn't want to cover this with moss, you know what else you can do, which I just thought of now, which it probably would have been easier to do, is you can cover it with ribbon. Like literally just put ribbon around here, and it might have been even prettier. I don't know. I kind of like the moss though. Like Lizzie said, it looks more enchanted. It looks more like, ooh, like this grass stuff started growing in her spell book. So there you go. So let me just glue this on. That's pretty much it. You are done. Like I said, it's just very tedious. Let's put this down a little more. And there you have it. And then you take your little lights. Where are my little lights? These again I got from the dollar store, and these are little wire lights that they have. I think that's the copper one. This is silver. And what I was going to do with the paints is I'm going to age the book the same way I did this and age the leaf, the pages on it, and fix up the side here with the black. Everything is fixable. Everything is fixable except for the, okay, there we go. So you just put the lights however you want in there. Ah, work lights. Hello. Oh my goodness. You were working before. What happened? Do I need to have the cover on? The cover fell down. All right, let's try this again, shall we? Oh, goodness. Okay. So we just put the lights in here. Rearrange them however you want. And you can put like flowers or whatever. You can just put it on the outside. But it looks nice. You know, if you get the wires in the right way. Let's just put them in the corners like this. If you put the wires just in the corners, like that. Look at that. That's pretty neat. How does it look? Especially when you turn off the lights. Like, I'm not going to get up and turn off the lights, but when you turn off the lights, it's really cool. A friend of mine thought it was also a very cute idea to make this like into a night light that you can have on the side of on your side table. If you pick like a Bible verse that you really, really love and put it in there, and then you can just turn it on at night. It's really pretty. Or you can have like your wedding picture or whatever. It's just a different way to frame a beautiful memory. So, like I said, the next thing I would do is age this a little bit with like gold and stuff, just to make it look more magical around the corners, the same way I did this, and then do the pages, and that's it. So, sorry if I took too much time, guys. Thank you so much for being here, for coming back to check on this later. I don't even know where to put that. I am getting pretty tired. It's like 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock. Yeah, it's almost, 12:30. So anyway, thanks again, guys. Thank you for stopping in. And here's another lovely little craft that you can do for Halloween to make your home a little more enchanted this year. Take care, guys. Thanks again. And please take care of yourselves out there. With the storms that are coming, I mean, it's not going to be as much of a threat to South Florida as we thought, but it's still going to be a nasty storm coming at us. So take care. God bless. Good night. Bye. Bye, Lizzie. I'm going to go over there and turn off the camera.